Well, hello. Dartmoor for a change. I'm out with Dan, Camp Life Bushcraft. He's my guide today. We've done some work on the map route together, but he's got the map today. We parked at Mevy, I think that's the way it's pronounced, Mevy, just on a kind of southwestern edge of Dartmoor. Lovely area here, really lovely. Stopped for a pint at whatever pub, can't remember the name of the pub there, beautiful. And the food that was coming out from the kitchen looked scrumptious, but we'd already eaten. It's great to be out again, and we're just climbing up this bank through this, I wouldn't quite say ancient woodland, but it's got a gravitas about it. It's got a real setting. It's really lovely with the light outside and sort of the shade inside. We're going up to a tour round some dams. I'll share the details with you in a bit. Hi, I'm Warren Brandon. Welcome to another Linleys video. Well, there's a stone inscription here. Don't actually understand it. Between 1591 and 1898. Oh, fresh water from the River Mevy. Oh, there's more around here. Yeah. Flowed for 17 miles along Drake's Leat. A leat's like a canal waterway to Plymouth. So somewhere here actually is indeed what would be called a leat. Yeah, there we are. Wow, so this is a canaled waterway. It's dry now completely. Well, it stopped flowing in 18 something or other. Wow. How about that? A bit of ancient history. Is that ancient? Nice. So this was a leat that fed from the River Mevy, fed 17 miles to presumably fill or support filling the reservoir, the Burton Reservoir, which is just up here, which we'll see very soon. Wow. Gosh. Well, I think we're following the leat now, or the old leat, to the reservoir. A great deal of investment of time and effort went into creating that leat. It's a shame it's not being used now. It seems to be in very good condition, whether it's been kind of, looked after over the years to, preserve it as a bit of heritage, something or other. I don't know, but it's in good condition. There's a little kind of bridgeway here, and then it continues on. We're gaining height now quite rapidly, and the leat is just following a contour around, presumably towards the reservoir that we'll find. There are two dams at the reservoir. I have no idea how old the reservoir is. It may be, here's a thought, it may be the use of the leat was made null and void with the inclusion of the dams to make the reservoir up here. That's possible. I'll have to look at the geography, which way the water was flowing. I think the water was flowing that way, which would have picked the water up from... let's have a look at that in a minute. So the plaque commemorates the 400th anniversary of the beginning of the Drake's famous leat, which we've just walked up, of course, to convey water to Plymouth for over 300 years. Well, that's an achievement. I wonder if that leat had the same leakage problems as modern piping. Probably, actually. So the question I have in my head is, why did the leat become, disused? And I think because this is much higher than the leat. The leat was used prior to the construction of this dam and reservoir, but I just don't know the date of the reservoir here. Yeah, so this reservoir was completed in 1898, which was the same year as the leat then not being used. So prior to the reservoir, all the water for, well, a lot of the water for Plymouth was taken down via the leat, and then when the reservoir here was built, the water went down presumably by pipe. Well, how about that? It's nice to know the leat is still there. It's blowing up a bit, and it's actually slightly damp now, so we've got a bit more traipsing to do. We're going to go across this first dam. There are actually two dam elements, so there's this one round a little bit, and then another one which forms the holdback for the Burton Reservoir. Wow, so this is an earth embankment one, whereas the other one was a stone, kind of stone lumpy one. This one's just an earth embankment. Presumably, well, they have to have built them both at the same time, and they did them to two different kind of types and styles. Weird. And there's Sheeps Tor, our target for tonight. It's not that far away really. We haven't had a long walk in, just a trek. What a beautiful setting. Very, very nice. Now it would be very tempting to just pop my drone up, but no, it's not allowed in Dartmoor, within the Dartmoor National Park area, and we are just inside that the yellow line on the map. Oh no, this is a stony kind of reservoir dam, actually. Yeah, at least faced by stone there. So no, it's not permitted to use a drone in Dartmoor. So there we are, left that at home. All is fine. But recently in the High Court, you may have caught up with some ongoing issues with wild camping in Dartmoor, whereas in the distant past it was absolutely accepted. Whether that's officially granted permission, that was always a point of question, but accepted nonetheless. Hitherto, more recently, no, through the courts and various landowner kind of questions and challenges, it became not authorised at all, not even allowed to picnic, which is most peculiar. And then in the High Court most recently, just a week or so back, the High Court said no, yeah, you're allowed to wild camp and have picnics, etc. in Dartmoor. So we're not out to celebrate, but we're out to enjoy the fact that we are allowed to wild camp in the Dartmoor area, within the permissive zones, of course, which are marked on the map. Let's have a quick cheeky look at the water from this sort of beach area. Nice. Oh, pretty. I'd imagine swimming is not permitted, but if you're tempted to just have a quick dip, but no, we're not going to, no time. Well, we're leaving the reservoir behind now and making our way up. Not too far. Through a little bit of woodland to start with. Just pop back, get chips.
Now.
Yeah. Chips from the pub. We talked about chips from the pub. We didn't do it.
No.
Did we?
No,
we just had a pint or two. Nice pub. Oh, we are actually now. Oh, there's the reservoir. Interrupting myself again. Yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. Burriton Reservoir, I think.
Yeah. Tor.
Tor Reservoir. Well, in the woodland there, we kind of could have been anywhere. Lake District, anywhere really. But now that we're moving up and broken out into this sort of upper area here with the craggy rocks, yeah, it's Dartmoor, isn't it? Of course it's Dartmoor. But down there, yeah, it could have been anywhere really. Evening sunshine. We did have that rain shower. Hopefully that'll stay clear a little bit longer. There is going to be rain tomorrow, but whatever. Got all my gear, wet stuff and whatever I need, so we've got, I don't know, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. We're just going to take it easy. It's 5:30, so loads of time. Loads of time to just enjoy, relax, set up later, and, well, do what you do when you wild camp. Enjoy the great outdoors. Oh yeah. Better not camping. Better not be. Oh, this is beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah, except bloody beer can. Don't know how long it's been there. Not very long actually. Not very long at all. Well, we'll have him. Stamp on him. I'll put him in my rubbish bag. Can we do a stamp here? See, really is no effort to take your rubbish away with you. I'll get down to put it in my rucksack. Right, my rucksack. Oh, anyway, turn around where possible. There you go. Cracking views. Wind's picking up though. Last bit to do. that's a bit better. Windy on top, like it usually is in Dartmoor. Dan's just kind of scouting around looking for a spot. He's recognised where he's been before, just here with Rob, I think, or years back. We're looking at this point. Can't see the reservoir from here, but whatever. Great view of the morning and the ridges over there. Dan's just scouting around over there. Not sure if we'll see the reservoir there. We could go a bit more here. Loads of options for sure. I've got my Akto, so I'm really not bothered about what the wind factor is. It's good for any kind of wind factor in the summer, but don't have to be battered to hell. We might as well find a spot that's sheltered a little bit, but we do want the views. I'll tell you what, we'll continue debating, chatting, working things out, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Bag's already off. We've been walking around, checking, laying down, checking things. It's a bit knobbly bobbly, but it's all right. I think the idea is I'm going to go here somewhere with my door kind of there, and Dan, he's laid down.
That's all right. Between these two lumps, as long as I get my inner right, that's great.
We've got a great view. He's doing posing shots now. Yeah, right, Dan. We've got a great view as well. So, yeah, I'm going to be here. Pull back a little bit. So, my door. That's it. We're good. So, I'm going to layer up actually. I'll get back to you in a minute. Can you even hear me? We're in a sheltered spot, but it's still windy. Just when I got my Akto. Cracking view, hey? Reservoirs. Dan's my neighbour. Nice and close, so we can be sociable. Hot chocolate. We've armed ourselves with some beer. I think Dan's got some nuts to share as well. We're going to wander around a little bit, try and find another top bit. We can go up there, yeah. Yeah. Let's have a little wander. There you see, fire scars. That's what gives happy campers a bad name, fire scars from barbecues. That's, you know, spoils it. It takes months or years even to recover from a fire scar. Selfish. A windy corner. We haven't picked a sheltered spot at all. Not that that was a plan. We just wanted a good view, which we've got. explore of the rocks. I'm going to find a place for beer now. Beer time, I think. The bar is opening. We found ourselves a little kind of hollow, not overly protected, but slightly out of the wind. Just overlooking the water and the silhouette light shining through the trees on the other side of the kind of valley there, the other side of the water. It is lovely. Oh! Frost.
Cheers!
Cheers! Splosh!
Sorry.
So Dan, are you going to assist in my...
What's Warren got for dinner? Well, keep it simple. Not my usual.
He did well, didn't he? He could do my voiceovers for me. Perhaps in slightly less of a mocking tone. So yeah, I am keeping it simple, just because some char grilled chicken. It's quite a lot there, but I'll eat it all. Spicy Mexican rice. Oh, I've had that a load of times, haven't I? And I like the goo, as Dan has just contributed, just reminded me to say, I got the old chow mein sauce. So I'm gonna do them separately. I'll get the rice going, and I'll do the meat and the sauce in a pot, and then put it all on a kind of a plate, just to make it look a little bit more like a meal rather than a hash up. I was going to share some custard. And apple crumbles, but maybe I won't. Maybe I will anyway. Porridge for breakfast. Got one habit going. I do actually have another habit, and that's it. Doesn't look the most appetising meal, but better than something out the bag, I think. Fair. Got some beer to drink as well, so let me go on with it, and I'll leave you with the sunset while I'm finishing my meal. Dan's just back. He just popped out for a moment. I've zipped my outer up all the way down. The inner's still open at the moment. It's just started to rain again. The shower squall came over, I don't know, about half an hour ago. It just blew through quick. But the wind's picked up again. And it was raining. I think it might have just blown through again. We're expecting rain, heavy rain, from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning through for days. So our next adventure, it's a 2-nighter trip to Dartmoor. So I think the next adventure will be in the wet. But hopefully we'll be able to pack up in the morning in the dry and get back down to the car, freshen up and sort things out, ready for the next trip. But we'll see. It doesn't really matter. The weather can do whatever it wants. I'm in my Akto and comfortable. I'm in the sleeping bag now, just to kind of warm up a bit. We haven't had pudding, so I don't know whether we're going to have custard and some apple pies, or just some hot chocolate and more nibbles. I don't know. I'll talk to Dan in a minute, see how we do. I'm going to do a bit of tidying up. Phone needs to go on charge, a few bits and pieces to sort out, so I shall faff around for a bit and then get back to you in a little while. I'm nice and comfortable. I got my bed blown up. I got my Berg house. I think it's something like Peak or something. It's a bit short, but it's good. It's foam,
foam that doesn't take too much blowing up. I've got my flex tail pillow with another cover on it as well, just for tonight. Thought I'd do that. Got my Rubens nice warm sleeping bag. It's not my winter one, but it's a nice warm sleeping bag, snuggled down really nice. I haven't done my inner tent, but my outer zip's done. Yeah, I'll probably have to pop out once more just to check the guy lines and stretch the legs. Euphemism there, of course. I've got a little bit of beer left, so I think apart from doing that, I'll say night night anyway and see you in the morning. We're not putting any alarms on. We don't have to get up and be off at the crack of dawn. We're going to take it easy. We've got another adventure tomorrow, so we don't want to kind of dilly-dally too much, but we're not going to be in a rush. Just enjoy. Hopefully the rain will stay clear long enough for us. I'll see you in the morning. Night. Night, Dad.
Night, Warren.
Well, it's morning time. Just a few minutes ago, I heard this. Warren, are you all right? We'd agreed to wake each other up about 8 o'clock. Didn't set the alarm. And it's just after 8 now. I think Dan had been up a few minutes. I was fast to kip, but it's time to wake up. It's a bit wet. I haven't looked out yet, but you can hear that it's a bit rainy. Dan says it's been raining for a bit. I got up about 4 o'clock, just after 4. Just needed to stretch my legs. Just had a wander around. No sunrise. No nice colourful sunrise of any kind. So it's time to get up. I started to put the kettle on. Trangia for a couple of coffees. So I shall do that next. And let's have a little look outside. Morning. There's a Dan, part of a Dan. Is it wet?
Drizzly.
A bit drizzly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it on the tent. Oh, there's a bit of light over the far side. It's all a bit claggy. Yeah. Oh yeah, a bit damp, a bit splashy. Right, I'll get the kettle on.
Okay.
Yep. Nice. Coffee's made. Thank you for the coffee bag.
You're welcome. That's better, Warren.
He's happy. Dan's happy. Dan's happy. We like a happy Dan. I got my porridge, coffee. Warren's happy. Warren's got his coffee. It's wet though. Still, Warren's happy. It's raining, Dan.
Yep. Yes,
It is.
It's coming in my tent.
Oh dear. Might need to zip up again. Oh, that's not good. Right, zipping up time.
Good night.
Here we go. Whoosh. Quick, man, quick. Oh, the rain. Squally shower coming over. Did that just in time. Dear oh dear. Yeah, pretty well packed up. Leaving no trace. A couple of dry bits of grass, as one usually says after a slightly wet night. All is good. What a lovely place. Final check-in with this mound.
yes. It's lovely. We're going to go off the other way and round, not through the wood, but just cut around, just around this plateau area, just to make a bit of a loop, I think. It's just 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, that's all. So we'll get off, and I'll get back to you just in a few moments. Nice. How about that? That's a good view, isn't it? Big smooth, glaciate kind of ground off rock. Oh dear, we're faffing about, choosing routes. I wanted to come around a bit, just to make a bit different. Well, that was fun. That reminded me of trekking in the Alps, but not on rock like that, on ice with crampons. Bloody scary. Sheets of dry ice with crampons. Whoa, all roped together. Really scary. There's this post that I've been looking at from a distance. It is actually like a marker post, isn't it? P-O-W-W. Well, it's hard, really hard to P-O or P-C. P-C-W-W. So we're just on this plateau area, and we're making a straight line for some rocks overlooking the reservoir. Another lovely spot in wicked weather. Camp here, a bit lower down off the top, a bit more protected, although the wind is coming this way, I suppose. I think it's time to leave you here, pick you up another time. Dan, thank you for your guidance.
Oh,
navigating skill.
I know, mate.
I know.
We only had to climb 2 days.
Yeah, we've done well. We've so far been lucky with the weather as well. Dan's video will be out ahead of mine, of course. Link in the description. Dan, good. And we've got another adventure to follow on with as well, haven't we? So, another one to look forward to. Thank you for sticking with. There's a few more views. I'll just give you little snippets of those as we go down. But for the time being, from Sheeps Tor here in Dartmoor, with permission, thanks to the High Court, thank you for watching, and bye for now.